Hello, my darlings. I hope you're all doing very well. This is a weird one. It's a impromptu video. As you can probably tell, I'm laying on my sofa right now. So a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, I uploaded a video talking about this condition I have called R-CPD, which basically means I can't burp. It doesn't sound that dramatic, but it's ruining my life. Quite literally, like every day is a struggle now. Whether it's mental or physical, I am just having a bad day. I'm just miserable lately. I know it sounds like I'm taking this lightly, but I don't know how to put into words how I feel, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, the point of this video is just to literally vlog my experience of the day. Even though it's the end of the day. Well, it's not the end of the day. But basically, okay, so today I filmed a couple of videos, and then I made my meal of the day, which is basically a small bowl of pasta and 3 little bits of garlic bread, okay? So it's nothing crazy, nothing too extravagant, it wasn't 3 cheeseburgers, a pizza, and 5 large fries or anything like that. It's like a standard, somewhat small meal. It wasn't a large bowl or anything like that, right? And I've been laying on my sofa struggling ever since. And this is me every day now. Every day. There is not one day where I'm like, oh, I've eaten. Okay, well, that was fun. Having a nice day. Functioning. I can't function anymore now. So, yeah, I've been laying here for 2 hours. The TV's been on mute for about half of that. I'm sure you can see the TV's flashing in my face. But I've just basically been just laying here. I was going to have a nap, see if that helped, but I'm not that tired, to be honest. Yeah, laying down is the only relief I have. So the symptoms I get if I don't lay down is basically I get all of this gurgling noises in my throat, a lot of trapped air, a lot of bloatedness, and, some cramping here and there. I've got a hiccup coming, I can feel it. Is it coming? Hello? No, it's not. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, this is the reality of my day now. Just, this is it. For the rest of the day, I will be laying down. And I don't know how I've got to this point of how it's got so damn bad. And it's so freaking frustrating because literally nobody but people that suffer with this know just how bad this is. And I'm pretty sure I have a chronic case of it now. When I first started getting these symptoms years and years ago, it was never this bad. So I can imagine there's people that have this but don't realize how bad it can get. And obviously it's bad. The fact that I have to schedule around eating and then quit everything once I've eaten. So yesterday I decorated the house for Christmas and stuff like that, right? And I didn't eat until I think it was 5:30 or 6, something like that. I was so freaking hungry all day, and when I get hungry I'm miserable. I just get horrible. No, I don't get horrible, I just get moody, I guess. I don't know, but a girl likes to eat, okay? I'm sure you can tell. And I know this is such first world problems to do this, but I miss being able to eat and then just get up and go and move and do things and carry on with the day. But looking back, I've never really been able to do that for many, many years. When I eat, I always get really full. Even if I eat something small, even a freaking sandwich, I'll eat a sandwich and I'll get really full and really bloated. And it's been like that for years and years and years. And I guess it's the R-CPD thing. So I'm always really sluggish after eating anyway. But now it's just oh, Lauren, you've eaten some toast. You've got to lay down now for 2 hours. I feel like I can't do anything now, what can I do? Everything is revolved around eating and drinking. You go out and see your friends and stuff. Oh, should we go to a bar? Oh, should we go to a restaurant? What am I gonna do? Eat and then lay down on the floor? Should I go lay on the bar? Like, I can't, like, my social life is gonna take a massive nosedive because of this now. And I know it's freaking first world problems. I'm just so freaking frustrated. It's just doing my head in, honestly. I've started to cut stuff out of, like, my diet, out of stuff I eat. Like, I don't drink fizzy drink anymore at all. Like, I would occasionally, like, have Pepsi Max, and now I'm just like, you know what? It's not worth it. But at the end of the day, no matter what I eat or drink, clearly, I end up in this situation anyway. Like, I'm drinking now. Hang on. Ugh. I'm drinking, like, orange squash situation. Like, it's a fruit juice. There's no fizz. Oh, is that on the table? No. That could have been a disaster. Yeah, like, even that makes me have all of the symptoms. You know, if I drink water for whatever reason, it's terrible. I don't know what I'm gaining from doing this. I just want to show the reality of it in case there's someone else struggling with this and they feel alone, or they feel like they're being stupid, or they feel misunderstood. Because same, honestly. There's, like I said, there is I've got some ibuprofen there. Oh, that's another thing. I've got another ear infection, so it's just like one thing after another. Like, I just want a day of nothing. Like, no R-CPD, no ear infections, no headaches, no freaking period pain. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just one thing after the other. Like, I don't get a rest. And I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Oh, there's some noises. Because I've been talking. That's another thing. Oh, God forbid I would talk and take in some air. More trapped air happens. The symptoms increase more and more. Like, I need to, like, be a mute and not eat and not drink. Like, that's the only way I can not have any symptoms. But then I'm hungry. I'm not talking. What do I do? Like, seriously, what do I, like, what is one to do? And the fact that, like, nobody barely ever takes this seriously, like, local, I wish my body would shut up for 1 minute. Please, I just want a minute. Yeah, like, the fact that, like, barely any doctors or GPs or whatever take this seriously, and the fact that the treatment for this isn't on NHS, so I would have to go private, which is obviously incredibly expensive, and like, I can afford it, but imagine if I couldn't. Like, my frustration comes from the fact that, what if I couldn't afford it? And what about all the people that also deal with this on a daily basis, can't afford it? Like, I'm being stubborn. You know, I'm not helping myself, but I don't want to. Because what about everyone else? What about other people that have to suffer with this, that can barely afford electricity right now? You know, like, this is so messed up. Like, why is this condition not being taken seriously? Like, it's affecting me all day, every day. Like, what? Like, what? Like, like, the fact that I'd have to spend like 800 quid or up to 4,000, 5,000 for a possible cure, which is Botox in the throat, into the muscle that lets you burp. It's crazy. Like, why is this not in the NHS? Like, and the thing is, if it doesn't work as well, that's the thing. Like, if it doesn't work, you can go and you can have it like multiple times, and then there's a chance it will work. But say I'd have to have it like 2 times, that's £1,600. And then what if I have to have it every 3 months, because Botox does wear off, and sometimes that does happen for people that get the Botox, like they'll have a couple of months of relief and then they have to go back and get more. Like, I cannot afford to have Botox every 3 months at like £800 to like survive. Nobody should have to pay £800 every 3 months to function. God, how do people in America do this? Ugh. And that's even if the £800 version works, right? That might not be a thing that works for me because clearly it's bad. Like the version of R-CPD that I have is so freaking bad. I don't know if the £800 version would work, which is when they do an injection like through your throat, right? Instead of going like in your throat and you have to go to sleep and whatever. So if the £800 version doesn't work, and then I have to have one that's nearly like £5,000, and then I have to have that every 3 months. Are you kidding me? Like, what? It's crazy. I mean, the only positive out of all of this bullshit, I guess, is I've lost £7. Woo! So I guess I'll be a skinny legend in no time at this rate. Because, like one small meal a day and maybe a snack if I'm feeling up to it. Oh, I'm gurgling so much now because I have been speaking. So that's what Lauren's going through at the moment. I don't know what I thought I would get from this or what I'm gaining from this. I hope it's like awareness or whatever. Has anyone ever dealt with something like this, or do you know anyone that's had a medical condition and they've never been taken seriously, or like the NHS or doctors or whoever haven't taken them seriously, like for a condition that's not well known? Because like I can't, like I haven't been to the doctor, but I just freaking know I will be misdiagnosed with IBS. I don't have IBS. I have no allergies. I'm not gluten intolerant or anything like that. Like I can eat whatever. And I don't have any of the like regular allergic reaction symptoms. It's just all air. It just all sits in my chest and in my stomach, and it's there for hours, and it's horrible. But yeah, I just know a doctor would be like, oh, that sounds like IBS. I just don't think I could put myself through it, because I think I would lose it on this poor innocent doctor who's just trying their best. You know, they're underpaid, overworked, and it's, you know, not really their fault, but there's a part of me that just wants to go to the doctor just to see what would be said. I just want to, but then am I wasting a doctor's time? Like, I don't want to be an arsehole, but like at the end of the day, this treatment isn't even on the NHS. So what even is the point of me going? But then like, freaking noises. So yeah, the rest of my evening will be spent here, laying down. The thing is, because I feel like this, I can't even like sit up and do things either. Like oh god, hang on, I've got a hiccup. Oh, I can't even sit down and do things anymore. If that makes sense. Like when my symptoms weren't like this, like even like the beginning of this year, I would be able to film some videos, go have some dinner, and then edit videos and, you know, make the most of my evening. Now I can't do that, you know, so I have to wait till tomorrow to edit, right? And I've recently just started playing World of Warcraft again. I've been playing that game on and off since 2008, sorry. I've been playing since 2008 on and off. Since then, you know, I'd have like big, large breaks. Anyway, they come out with, I'm not going to bore you with it, but I've just started playing like a second version of it. They've come out with the classic and the Wrath of... Anyway, whatever, right? Nobody cares. But yeah, I started playing that, and I can't even do that right now because like I'm just laying here. I don't want to watch TV. I'm bored, right? And I really want to go play World of Warcraft, but I can't because I know I'll sit up there for about 20 minutes and then I'll be in hell. I will have so much bloatedness, cramping, gurgling, feel like I'm suffocating. It's just not worth it. And like the other day, I was like playing all day. Thought I would cheat the system and make like a little snack, like plate of food. You know, it was like little sausage rolls and like nibbly bits, okay? And I thought if I eat this slowly and like over the next few hours, I'll be fine, right? I can just carry on playing, it'll be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. I had to end up laying down because I decided to eat slowly, like very slowly, over an hour and a half of this tiny plate of food. And my whole like system was like, no, we're not having this today, honey. You need to go lay down now. And I just want to play a game. Oh, my days. They're so first world problems. But yeah, my plan of action is in the new year to go to a private doctor and sort this out. But like, it's nearly Christmas time, and with the Botox injection, you get this thing called slow swallowing. For like a couple of weeks, I think it is, where you basically have to be on somewhat of a liquid diet, basically, because you can't swallow properly because obviously the Botox does things. And like, it's freaking Christmas. Like, I'm not going to enjoy Christmas anyway, but I want to be able to eat a roast potato and some freaking turkey or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be on a liquid diet over Christmas. Please, I just want to have something good, which is Christmas, okay? So it's like a New Year problem. And like next year, I want to go like on holidays and travel and all of that. Like, like York. I recently went to York. I'm sure you might have seen my like little videos I posted here on YouTube, my little shorts. And this was like the first trip I've taken where my symptoms have been pretty bad, and everything. I was so anxious and food conscious. It was ridiculous. So the first day that we got there, me and Tom went out and we went to this like Viking inspired bar situation, and we got this like tapas thing to share. I think I had like half a chicken breast, like 3 or 4 cubes of sausages. Like that's literally all I ate, because I was like, if I eat loads, there wasn't loads to eat anyway, but if I was to eat a lot, I'd be miserable and I'd have to go home, and we're on holiday or on a trip. I'm not letting I'm not letting my condition ruin this, because I want to have fun. So I ate that. Tom went to the bar and he was like, oh, what do you want? I was just like, I don't know, just anything that isn't fizzy, or like a cocktail, like, you know, because not most, but the majority of cocktails aren't fizzy. Like a strawberry daiquiri isn't fizzy, it's just juice and rum. So I was expecting something like that. He come back up, he had himself a Diet Coke, because he's not like drinking alcohol anymore. And then he brought up a cider. And I just, like, cider is my nemesis, like my actual nemesis. Cider is the most fizziest drink, apart from Sprite, on the planet. And I was just looking at it thinking, what the fuck, man? Like, I cannot drink this, but like, I didn't want to be rude or ungrateful, because he just like went to the bar and bought this, and he does this thing where he panic orders. He's like, oh, that'll do, because he knows I like it, which I do. There's no denying I like a fruity cider. It will make me explode if I was to drink it now. So I had maybe 3/4 of it. I cannot drink this because I could just feel the wrath coming if I was to go any further. And then we went to a bar. I got a strawberry daiquiri, which again was just like a little smoothie situation. Well, it wasn't a little it basically tasted like a smoothie. I don't even think there was alcohol in it. I didn't taste the alcohol. Anyway, and then yeah, we went back because, I mean, it was getting late. And what else can you do late at night when you're, you know, traveling? Most people just go from bar to bar to bar, and then they eat and drink and la. I can't do that. So it was like, okay, well, we'll just go home now. And then on the second day, which is the full day we had there, I didn't eat until I think it was like 4 p.m. I was like walking around doing all of this, not eating. I was freaking starving. It was making me miserable. I had no energy. And then we went back because like I'd eaten. It was like, oh, Lauren's eaten, so she has to go back and have a nap or have a lay down now. Like, I'm ruining trips now because of this. And then on the last day, we went to this like outlet mall. I ate there. I had like a burger and chips, and then it was literally Lauren ate burger and chips, then straight to the car to sit down and chill the fuck out and not say a word because you know. But yeah, like next year I want to go out and travel and do all of this fun stuff, like most people do. But can I like without ruining it for the people I go with? Like, imagine that. Like, oh, Lauren's eaten, done like a normal bodily function. She's had some food. Oh, you have to go lay down for 5 hours afterwards? How annoying. Like, would you want to go on a trip with me? I wouldn't want to go on a trip with me. I feel like I'm a burden on everyone. You know that feeling? I just feel bad. I feel bad for existing. I feel bad. I just feel like I'm taking everyone down with me in some way. Like I went out for a birthday dinner for my cousin's birthday. Like, was it last week? I don't even remember what it was. Was it last week or the week before? Basically, I ate barely anything. It was like 5 chunks of chicken and some rice. And I was just like, when I got in the car, I was like, I am fucking suffering. I am not good. I did stupidly get a Coke. I drank half of it because, again, it was making me suffer. I don't know why. I just thought, because it was curry. I don't know why. I thought, like, if I have a juice with curry, that's going to feel really weird. Like, it'll sit in my stomach weird. Don't ask. So it's my own fault. So I shouldn't moan. But, anyway. Again, I don't know what I think I'm going to achieve with this. I'm just venting. Because I'm bored. I'm bored. That's it. That's it. I'm bored. I don't want to lay down and watch TV. I want to be able to get up, do things. I want to edit. Ooh. I want to edit my videos. I want to play World of Warcraft. I can't even take a bath right now. Normally when I'm feeling kind of low, I would take a bath, but I have a freaking ear infection. And I could just sit in the bath, but like, I want to wash my hair. So I just have to have a shower. But the thought of standing up for like 10-15 minutes right now to wash my hair, no thanks, love. I'd rather not. I'd rather smell like a farmyard. Anyway, I hope you all wow. I hope you all have a great day, evening, night. Please, if you have any health concerns, just vent down below. If you're frustrated, nobody will understand more than me right now, trust me. So just vent down below or just talk about random crap. Tell me about your dogs and your pets. That'll make me feel great. Yeah. Okay. Bye.